Face the car when you step out. Don't flex, don't flex. I don't know what you're doing, man, but you need to knock that off. Stop pulling on your arms. What's watched you?
No, you didn't, sir.
Hey, listen. He's gonna fight, dude.
I'm not, bro. No. I'm not fighting.
Relax.
Hey, I'm not.
Polizisten treffen auf eine Gruppe junger Menschen, die offenbar in einem Fahrzeug unterwegs waren. Die Stimmung scheint zunächst ruhig, doch als die Beamten nach Ausweisen fragen, wird schnell deutlich, dass niemand eine ID vorzeigen kann. Die Situation beginnt zu kippen, als ein Mann sich verdächtig verhält und den Anweisungen der Polizei nicht eindeutig folgt.
Thank you.
Ein Polizist warnt den Mann, nicht in seine Tasche zu greifen. Trotzdem zeigt dieser sich unkooperativ, gibt keine klaren Antworten und scheint etwas zu verbergen. Die Beamten entdecken, dass er Gegenstände im Sitz und im Rucksack versteckt hat. Als die Polizisten ihn festnehmen wollen, kommt es zum Widerstand. Der Mann wehrt sich, schreit um Hilfe, während die Beamten versuchen, ihn zu Boden zu bringen.
Stuff something down in your backpack and you stuff
I didn't
something
step
down
nothing
in
in
the
the
seat.
backpack, I promise you.
Okay?
I
Are you
promise
gonna
you.
fight or not?
No, I'm not. But
Okay.
I promise you I didn't step
We're
nothing
gonna
in
do
my
this.
own seat, okay?
Okay,
And
I
don't
just
have to
watched
remind
you.
me. No, you didn't, sir.
You-
No,
Okay.
you didn't. Ow, ow.
Listen.
Stop, please. Ow,
He's
please,
gonna
man.
fight, dude.
No, I'm not, bro. Ow, please stop. I'm not
Okay,
fighting.
relax.
Okay, babe, I'm not.
Don't pull away. Hey, get your
I'm not,
taser
bro.
out.
I'm not, bro. I'm not.
You are.
I'm not. I promise you that.
You got a taser on you right
He's
now.
not, he's not.
I'm not doing nothing, man. I'm not doing nothing, bro.
I'll tell you right now, you're going to continue.
Ow, man, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Relax.
I am, dude. Ow, stop, motherfucker.
He's not gonna
I'm not shit. Ow! Stop! Ow! Ow! What the fuck?
He's not doing nothing!
Lay down! Lay down!
Turn over, motherfucker.
Quick, he's not.
Mark, stay down, buddy.
Do nothing, I promise. Stop. Babe.
Stop doing that, please.
Stop. Give me your hand.
Die Lage eskaliert. Trotz mehrfacher Aufforderung, ruhig zu bleiben, schreit der Mann lautstark weiter, während er sich heftig gegen die Festnahme sträubt. Mehrere Beamte sind erforderlich, um ihn zu fixieren. Zwischen Rufen wie Hilfe und ich mache nichts ist die Anspannung deutlich spürbar. Schließlich wird der Mann unter Kontrolle gebracht, doch der körperliche Einsatz war massiv.
Get your hands up right now. Mark, stay down.
I'm saying you hit him in the head with a
Hey,
bat.
we need to
I'm
get...
stuck
Watch
in
Mark,
the
he's
seatbelt.
hurt.
I'm just stuck in the
I
seatbelt.
fucking do.
Stop looking.
You hit him in the head.
No, she didn't. She didn't mean to.
I hit him.
I'm stuck
Face
in the
the car.
seatbelt. Bro,
Face the car.
I am stuck in the seatbelt, bro. Ow, ow, ow. I'm stuck. I'm straight stuck, bro. Ow. Ow.
Hey, get in front of the car right now. Get in front of the car. Come on. You're all right. Come on. You're all right, buddy. Come on.
Ow, bro.
Mark's hurt. Mark is hurt. He got hit in the head by her. We need to get her in handcuffs right now.
She didn't mean to. Please don't take my
Hey, stop.
Don't kick. Hey,
Alright.
stop it.
Ow, I got hurt.
Get the kid out of the car. Get him to the front of the car. Everybody's in custody right now.
What did I do?
Who's got the taser? Both of us. There's probes everywhere. I got him.
I'm damn how hard time, bro, please. Give me. Please, give me. Ow, 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 my elbow!
Okay, keep fighting. You're gonna get it again. You want it again? Shut your mouth! I'm done fucking around with you!
Nach der Festnahme klagt der Mann über Schmerzen in der Brust. Er behauptet, an einer Lungenentzündung zu leiden und nicht atmen zu können. Obwohl er spricht, wirkt er zunehmend panisch. Die Beamten fordern medizinische Hilfe an. Trotz des chaotischen Verlaufs behalten sie die Kontrolle, doch der Vorfall verdeutlicht, wie schnell eine scheinbar einfache Kontrolle außer Kontrolle geraten kann.
Shut up. Shut up. You're fine.
No, you haven't checked me, please. I promise you haven't checked me.
Listen to me.
I have pneumonia, but I really have chest pain. I'm having that.
Okay,
I
well,
have
you
pneumonia.
shouldn't have been stupid then.
I've been trying.
Watch
I
your
have pneumonia, boss.
hand.
Sergeant, I have pneumonia.
He's got one right there.
Hey, Bill,
Right here on the
right
I
here.
have pneumonia.
right.
And
no,
behind. And behind. And behind.
Relax.
Oh,
Stop being a big baby.
oh, I have pneumonia, boss.
That's all four.
I'm telling you I have pneumonia.
Yeah, I think that
I
is
can't breathe. I can't breathe, boss.
You're fine. You're talking.
I'm good. I've got him. This car right there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ow, my wrist! God damn it, man! Please! God, put the squad in it, bro.
Hey, did we search him real good?
In diesem Vorfall treffen die Beamten auf zwei junge Männer, die in einem Auto in der Nähe eines Parks sitzen. Auf den ersten Blick wirkt alles ruhig. Die Polizisten stellen ein paar Fragen. Gehört das Auto ihnen? Ist etwas kaputt? Die Männer reagieren höflich und erklären, dass sie einfach nur herumhängen. Doch was wie eine harmlose Begegnung beginnt, entwickelt sich schnell zu einer angespannten Situation.
What's going on, guys?
Not much.
What's up?
How you doing, officer?
Is this your car?
Well, it's a rental right now. My car's in the shop.
Okay. Did something break down?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. You guys just came from over at the park, right?
Yeah, we just hanging out.
That's it?
Well, that's what we doing.
Is this your car?
I just told you my car's in the shop, officer. This is a rental.
Okay. How do you start it?
What do you mean? I just put my foot on the brake and I put it in drive and I
Okay.
drive, officer.
So it's your car, though? Did they give you a
It's
fob or
not
something?
my car, officer.
Did
My
they give you a key fob or something? Or
Yes, sir. Officer.
like, what does it do? Does it?
You see, this that should let you know that it's in.
Okay. Do you have any weapons on you or in the car?
No, officer.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? It smells like marijuana in the car, and I can see shake on the ground. And your buddy's giving me the idea that maybe he's got a gun. You know what I mean? Like that's what
Einer der Beamten bemerkt einen starken Geruch nach Marihuana im Fahrzeug. Zudem scheint der Innenraum beschädigt zu sein. Der Verdacht erhärtet sich. Haben die Insassen etwas zu verbergen? Besonders das Verhalten eines der Männer lässt den Beamten vermuten, dass sich möglicherweise eine Waffe im Fahrzeug befinden könnte. Die Lage wird spürbar angespannter.
Officer, that is correct.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you?
My brother's been pulled over multiple times for doing that for me. I live in Des Moines, I go to work. I don't like doing this.
Okay. You don't got no weapons on you?
Officer, no, sir.
Go ahead and step out, Montre.
Actually, what I did?
Yep, I just told you why. 3 times. You want me to recap again?
Officer, look, my hands is
Die
up.
Stimmung kippt weiter, als einer der Männer beginnt, sich unruhig zu verhalten. Er gibt an, keine Waffe zu besitzen, doch seine Körpersprache vermittelt Unsicherheit. Trotz mehrfacher Aufforderung weigert er sich, das Fahrzeug zu verlassen. Seine Hände sind oben, doch seine Worte wirken widersprüchlich. Die Polizisten versuchen, die Kontrolle zu behalten, mit
When you
Nachdruck.
step out. Face car when you step out. Don't flex, don't flex. I don't know what you're doing, man, but you need to knock that off. Stop pulling on your arms. What's going on, dude? Where are you trying to what are you doing, dude?
Officer, I'm not doing nothing to you.
Okay. Well, you're making me think something funny's going on, man.
Come on, man.
You're not under arrest. You're just
put
like
me-
you're like pulling away like you're gonna do something silly, and I don't want that. What?
Nothing.
I what?
I'm not even gonna.
Okay. Well, you're not under arrest, man. We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so slide over here. I mean, your heart is thumping, dude. Like you're beating.
Officer, don't please don't.
Don't what? Have a seat.
Okay.
Have a seat. I think that your buddy has a gun, so I need you to step in the car.
You think my buddy has a gun?
He's acting funny. Step in the car, please.
Officer,
If you don't step in the car, you're going to jail for sure.
Okay, that's
So
fine,
step in the
officer.
car. So
But
step in the car.
Listen,
I don't
please,
want.
officer,
I'm not. I'm done listening. I just told you. I think that your buddy has a gun. Now knock it off.
Nothing in there. Can you spread your feet just a little bit? Okay. All right, come back and stand with me, okay? You're not gonna run from the area.
Ein Beamter wird zunehmend ungeduldig. Er warnt den Mann: Wenn du nicht aussteigst, könnte das Konsequenzen haben. Doch der Mann bleibt stur, besteht darauf, nichts Illegales getan zu haben. Der Druck steigt. Die Situation droht zu eskalieren. Die Beamten vermuten nun ernsthaft, dass im Wagen eine Schusswaffe versteckt sein könnte. Schließlich greifen die Beamten durch. Einer der Männer wird aus dem Auto geholt, seine Bewegungen werden genau beobachtet. Sie durchsuchen ihn und fordern ihn auf, sich ruhig zu verhalten. Die Anspannung liegt in der Luft, niemand weiß genau, was als nächstes passiert. Der Verdacht bleibt bestehen, auch wenn bisher keine Waffe gefunden wurde.
How old are you, Montre?
March 25th, 1995.
You supposed to be drinking in the park there?
Officer, officer, that's just in there, okay? There was no gun, there was no weapon to harm you, officer. We didn't do anything wrong. We stopped at the stoplight. We pulled over when you pulled over. I did everything you asked me to, officer. You thought there was a weapon. There's no weapon. We wasn't doing anything wrong, officer. I'm not sure why you pulled me over. At your rental, everything is fine. There's no breaking taillight or nothing, officer. I did nothing wrong with you.
Okay. You've got for the night. You might try calling a cell phone. Copy, thank you.
Während des Zugriffs kommt es zu einem emotionalen Moment. Der junge Mann erzählt, dass sein Bruder bei einem ähnlichen Vorfall fast ums Leben gekommen sei. Er beteuert, dass er in Des Moines lebt, arbeitet und nicht in Schwierigkeiten geraten will. Die Situation bekommt plötzlich eine sehr persönliche und tragische Note.
How's your day going, officer?
I'm good, brother.
That's good, man.
If I take them handcuffs off you, can you dump out that bottle of alcohol for me?
I could do it anytime, officer.
Is that good?
Yeah, of course it
You
is.
good? We straight? Okay. So here's the deal. Like, you and I know. I mean, let's start over. Let's roll with each other. Did I make anything up when I said the car smelled like marijuana?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
Hold on.
Because there was nobody smoking in the car.
Is there marijuana shake on the floor of the car?
Officer, that was cigarette ash, okay? There's no, you didn't find no marijuana.
I did. I'm not charging you with marijuana. But here's what. If you want me to be real with you, like I want you to be real with me for a second. Like, did I make that up? You know what I mean? Did I make it up?
I believe so, officer.
Okay, so you want me to just write you the ticket for the stuff that I have to write you?
Nach der Durchsuchung versuchen die Beamten, das Gespräch auf eine ruhigere Ebene zu bringen. Sie sprechen offen über den Marihuana-Geruch, über das Pulver am Boden, doch der Mann behauptet, es seien lediglich Zigarettenreste. Beide Seiten suchen nach Ehrlichkeit, doch das gegenseitige Misstrauen bleibt bestehen.
Okay. So you're not going to admit that you maybe were around people smoking or something like that?
Officer.
Were you around anybody smoking?
Cigarettes.
That's it.
Officer, there's no weed shake on the floor, officer.
All right. Step out. Race the car. Go ahead and go grab it.
Am Ende stellt sich heraus, es gibt keine Waffe im Auto, keine eindeutigen Beweise für Drogen. Die Männer fühlen sich zu Unrecht behandelt, doch die Beamten verweisen auf ihr Recht zur Kontrolle. Was als routinemäßige Kontrolle begann, wurde zu einer intensiven Konfrontation mit vielen offenen Fragen und einer angespannten Atmosphäre. Wenn Sie solche Situationen realistisch einschätzen wollen, abonnieren Sie gerne den Kanal für weitere Einsichten.
We jump automatically to what?
Yeah, I already know.
Do you have any questions?
No, have a great night.
All right, thank you guys.
I feel like I was missing